It's very important to keep your head still on your ground strokes, especially when you're just starting out in tennis. A lot of people struggle with this, but the explanation is quite simple. And today I'm going to be working with Tony, and we're going to build a good base and a good foundation. Let's begin. The main emphasis here is on eye control. Where our eyes go while we hit, that's where our head is going to follow. So as the ball is coming from across the net, we want to start to track it early, and we want to make sure that we lock our gaze through our hitting zone. The most common reason for failure when people can't keep their head stable is because they're looking up to the target before they've even hit the ball. Through analysis of every high-level tennis player, the eyes are glued at contact point, and it's not until the ball has completely left the strings that the head starts to pop up. But we're not looking up to really see where our ball lands, but rather to see what our opponent is about to do. So we're going to work on having a level of comfort where we can trust the swing and keep our eyes glued to the hit until the ball has left our strings. And this should really help us in a second when we're going to work with Tony to keep the head still. Something that can also help you keep your head still is actually staying down with the legs as you hit. We want to avoid popping up and down kind of like a bobblehead. So while we hit, to help keep our head stable, we want to pretend that there is a ceiling above us. And especially in high-speed tennis, when there's less time, we're hitting on the rise, we're rushed, we actually want to feel like we stay down with the legs. And this will keep our head stable as well. So let's get into the exercise. Just do what you would normally do, okay?
Hey.
Okay.
Now I look at it.
Yeah, I know. Try not to pop up.
Yes.
Okay. We are going to focus on keeping the head still and not looking up until the ball has bounced on the other side, and also trying to feel like we're hitting with the ceiling above our head, staying down. Don't look up too early. Good. Okay. Some players may have a pretty tough time doing this on the backhand side as well. We may have a level of comfort on the forehand, but on the backhand, it's usually less common. So we're going to have the same emphasis of staying down with the head and keeping our eyes glued at contact point and really watching the ball like it's a watermelon so we can hit the middle of the strings, okay? Now just do what you would normally do. Don't focus on the 2 pointers just yet, okay? Just hit your backhand. Good. Okay. Now, don't even look up, okay? Keep the eyes glued and try and stay down with the legs. Also, don't be afraid to keep your body momentum going. You don't have to just stop your legs. Like as you're hitting, it's okay to take as many steps as you need, okay? Keep your momentum going through. Don't just plant the feet. Keep the eyes down. Good. Let the body move more than the racket. Good. Don't pop up. Nice. Good. Take a wider step. Good. Nice, that was much better. A lot of players are worried about where the ball is going before making sure that they have a clean connection. So if you take the advice in this video of keeping your eyes glued at the hit, it will help you to keep your head stable, and you need to do the work with the rest of your body, and this should help you stay on balance and get a much cleaner connection and letting your body go through and keeping the head level and not like a bobblehead. I hope you can use this to improve your ground strokes in any event. Thank you for tuning in, and use what you've learned to modernize your game. If you like what you learned here, I recommend taking the next step and going into my online course, because it takes these concepts and builds on them and shows you a complete system for enjoying tennis for the rest of your life. You can get started by clicking the link down in the description, and you can sign up on my website.